I'll tell you, President Donald Trump, he demonstrated a masterclass. How could they be against what's going on? We have peace in the Middle East. The killing has stopped.
One of the things that this morning we were able to actually announce that we have finished 2 million disability claims.
Let's kick things off. We've got this comment here from Charlie Kirk. He's a conservative activist, founder of Turning Point USA.
Prominent voice on the right, especially with younger conservatives.
Yeah. And he was praising former President Donald Trump, said he showed a, quote, masterclass, and that he's only interested in nation building one nation, and that is the United States of America.
I'll tell you, President Donald Trump, he demonstrated a masterclass. No nukes for Iran, with no boots on the ground, no endless war, no U.S. troops being killed, no nation building.
That's a pretty strong statement, isn't it? Framing it just like that.
It really is. And what's fascinating, I think, is how it uses that term nation building. Usually that makes you think of, like, foreign interventions, right?
Iraq, Afghanistan, that kind of thing.
Exactly. But here, Kirk flips it. He makes it about domestic priorities, building up America first. That masterclass bit, it sort of elevates that specific focus.
So it's a way of defining patriotism almost, like focusing inward is the master strategy.
That seems to be the argument presented, yeah. It's aimed, squarely at people who prioritize domestic issues, maybe feel the U.S. has been too involved overseas. It's a powerful rhetorical choice.
Okay, that makes sense. And sticking with Charlie Kirk for a moment, there's another strong statement. This one was on X, reacting to reports about Democrats possibly trying to impeach President Trump.
Yes, I remember seeing discussions around that time.
Democrats are trying to impeach the peace president. Very direct.
Very direct indeed. No ambiguity there.
How could they be against what's going on? We have peace in the Middle East. The killing has stopped. The shooting has stopped. There's no nuclear weapon. The American people overwhelmingly support this. And this is the day they decide to impeach Donald Trump. What are they trying to impeach? Peace?
And then he asks, how could they be against what's going on? We have peace in the Middle East. The killing has stopped. The shooting has stopped. There's no nuclear weapon. The American people overwhelmingly support this.
So he's tying the impeachment talk directly to these claims of, well, major foreign policy success.
Yeah, specific claims, peace, stopped killing, no nukes, and broad public support. What's the strategy behind putting it so starkly?
Well, connecting it back, it paints a picture, doesn't it? The former president as this singular figure who achieved peace, especially in a place like the Middle East.
Right.
The power in that kind of argument is its simplicity. Very direct claims, ceasefire, no violence, no nukes. And that line about overwhelming public support, that's key.
Why key?
Because it tries to build this sense of, like, consensus. It suggests that opposing the president means opposing peace, opposing what most Americans supposedly want. It makes the opposition seem out of step.
Gotcha. So it's framing the debate very clearly. Peace versus not peace, essentially.
From that perspective, yes. It's a tactic to really energize a base and define the narrative in very black and white terms. A clear example of political argument and action.
Okay. Now let's maybe shift gears a bit. We've talked about political commentary, the rhetoric. Let's look at something more administrative.
Right, moving from the commentary sphere to, well, government operations.
Yeah. This is from VA Secretary Doug Collins, appointed by President Trump, heading up the Department of Veterans Affairs. Huge agency.
Absolutely critical mission there, serving millions of veterans.
So Collins announced on X that the VA processed, quote, more than 2 million disability claims faster than ever before. 2 million.
Wow, that is a large number.
One of the things that this morning we were able to actually announce that we have finished 2 million disability claims this year faster than has ever been done in light of all that is going on, and we're looking to be 14% higher over the year by the year end of processing disability claims.
And he also said they're reducing our disability backlog and getting veterans the answers they deserve quicker.
Okay, so this hits on something really important. Efficiency inside government, especially the VA.
Which has had issues with backlogs historically, right? That's been a recurring problem.
A major one.
Yeah.
Those backlogs directly affect veterans waiting for decisions on benefits, healthcare. It impacts their lives profoundly.
So processing 2 million claims and faster, what does that really tell us? Is it just a number or?
Well, it's presented as more than just a number. Faster processing suggests, real improvements. Maybe better technology, maybe streamlined processes, maybe just more focus, more staff on it. The claim here is about addressing that long-standing backlog issue head on. It's framed as a concrete, positive result for a really important group of people.
So unlike the political commentary, this is presented as a tangible administrative outcome, getting things done.
Exactly. It's reported as an operational success, a measurable improvement in delivering a core government service, a different kind of communication focused on administrative results.
So when we put all this together, what does it mean for you listening in? We've touched on these broad political ideas, the sharp commentary, and then these specific government actions.
Yeah, I think understanding these different kinds of information is crucial. You've got the passionate rhetoric from political figures, which uses language strategically.
Right, like the peace president or nation-building example.
Exactly. And then you have these reports on administrative stuff like the VA claims, which sound more objective, focus on operational data, seeing how both types work, how they present information differently, helps you build, a more complete picture of how events and narratives get shaped out there.